Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, first of all, I will introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Radzi bin Side and I'm from class AS1161A. My student ID is 2021629128. For today, I would like to do a presentation for my chemistry subject, which is CHM131, which is about unique properties and applications of sulfur. So from the slide, you can see the picture of sulfur in solid form. Next is contents. I will explain to you about the unique physical properties and chemical properties, electronic configuration, chemical bonds, and daily life or industrial applications of sulfur. So, what is sulfur? Sulfur is a chemical element with the symbol S. Atomic number of sulfur is 16 and atomic mass for sulfur is 32. From this picture, we know that the proton and electron number of sulfur is 16 and the neutron number is also 16. For gas information, sulfur is abundant, multivalent, and non-metallic. Next is physical properties of sulfur. Physical properties of sulfur can usually be observed using our sense or involve a numerical measurement. The color of sulfur is pale yellow and sulfur is non-metallic. Sulfur is odorless, tasteless, and also insoluble in water. Sulfur is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. Upon heating, sulfur is converted into a mobile yellow liquid which turns into a dark brown mass. Next is chemical properties. The burning of sulfur produces a blue flame and irritating odor due to the formation of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur is insoluble in water but partially soluble in nonpolar organic solvents, including benzene. Sulfur is highly reactive and almost reacts with all elements except for gold, platinum, iridium, tellurium, and noble gases. Sulfur compounds have many useful features as they can exhibit catenation similar to carbon. Hydrogen sulfate is one of the most familiar compounds of the sulfur. It is a colorless and poisonous gas that has the odor of rotten eggs. It is naturally present in the forms of vapors, in mineral water and volcanoes. Next is electronic configuration. From this picture, we know the number of electrons for sulfur is 16. When we write the configuration, we will put all 16 electrons in orbitals around the nucleus of the sulfur atom. So, for 1s is 2 arrow, 2s is 2 arrow, 2p is 6 arrow, and 3s is 2 arrow, and 3p 4 arrow. So our electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, and 3p4. Next is chemical bonds. For the chemical bond, I will take sulfur trioxide as my example. Sulfur trioxide is covalent bond because both sulfur and oxygen are nonmetal. The sulfur trioxide is a tetraatomic chemical molecule where both the sulfur and the three oxygen bonds with unequal number of valence electrons. So, this example of Lewis structure of sulfur trioxide and molecular geometry of sulfur trioxide. The sulfur trioxide is polar molecule because oxygen is more electronegative and then sulfur atom, but the resultant dipole moment of sulfur trioxide is zero. So as a whole, sulfur trioxide is non-polar. Lastly, daily life and industrial applications of sulfur. This is example of daily life and industrial application of sulfur, such as medicine, fertilizers, and cosmetic. I will explain to you one by one. Sulfur is an important element especially in medicines. If you have bronchitis and coughing all the time, doctors usually give you sulfur drugs. This medicine is made with sulfur and helps to kill the bacteria. Other than that, sulfur also used in fertilizers. Sulfur is an element that helps the fertilizers become more healthier for plants. This is because sulfur is one of the most essential minerals for plants. It helps crop to provide direct and indirect nutrients for a living and helps plant to provide nutrients from other sources. So lastly, sulfur also important in producing of cosmetic. This is because sulfur is known to be a beauty mineral for its magic works. It's minerals which put into a cosmetic or skincare which will make a glowing and healthy skin for us because sulfur creates bonds in connective tissue and increase strength and flexibility. So that's all from me and I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you very much.